Mosaic is a indie game, obviously, where your main character, this is him here, he doesn't have a name, they didn't give him a name, you need to just call Ryan, let's call him Ryan, that's what I would have called him if I had the opportunity to name him. Ryan's trapped in his daily routine, he's got a job he doesn't like, he's in debt, doesn't have any friends, and he dreams of just floating up in the sky and staring at the sun. That's what his fantasy is. Don't know why he's still wearing his trousers and shirt. If it was my fantasy, I'd have a comfy pair of joggies on and a bathrobe. But I suppose they would have had to create those assets for that character, so it's probably easier just if he's got his shirt and trousers on. Subtlety, this is your job, this is Ryan's job, just this quite simple wee mini game that they've put in. It's brief enough that it isn't too dull, as much as the story is about the monotony of Ryan's life. It is directed and so this is what dating apps are actually like. Not even looking at the pictures, just clicking yes all the time. Absolutely anybody, please speak to me. That's what it becomes. So they nailed that. What was I saying? Subtlety in your storytelling is quite a difficult thing to navigate, and it's something that Mosaic does struggle with. It's pretty blunt with its message. Pretty blunt. It's an enjoyable wee story. I enjoy these set pieces where I suppose you can say he finds a bit more meaning in his existence in these wee set pieces, wee moments of colour in his day. But how it goes about, they actually just reuse the same scene when he's floating up at the sun, because there's a lot of hassle in it, having to create different stuff. We'll just reuse the same. It is enjoyable. Look, it is enjoyable. It just doesn't have the depth, unfortunately, that they seem to think that it has. There's lots of things to admire. It's very atmospheric. The setup's fine. The setup of this Ryan's shit life is fine. It's the journey. It's the playthrough experience that is a bit thin on the ground. Because to get out of a rut, you expect to have to put in a tiny wee bit of effort. I actually quite like them. I know I'm a bit OCD, but I actually do quite like that side game. I probably could have played it for quite a while. You barely play it, which goes for the game itself. I think you could probably label that generally. You barely play it. That's what this game is. You barely play it. There he's giant outside the window, and a goldfish is wearing a suit and talking to him. So that's good. There he's in a big pool of blood. It's momentarily interesting, but falls sadly short, because as nicely put together as the scenes are, the main character's non-existent. There's no actual reason to give a fuck about anything that you're looking at here. This is how the game plays out. You just wake up in bed wearing your stuff every morning and you go through the same wee routines. But nothing you do in these wee routines seems to change the outcome of the game. There's only one path to be taken. So initially I thought what you were doing in those first moments of your character's day were making a difference to how the game would play out, but as it turns out that's not the case. So I don't know why they bothered. Maybe they ran out of money. Maybe they're a bunch of chancers. Who knows? What would have been far more interesting would have been if the character had to do some work to put different pieces of his life back together. I'm presuming he's depressed. There's no dialogue or note. So if he was having to put in some of the work to piece his life back together to get out of the rut that he was in, instead of just what it is just blow up the machine. That's just blow up the machine that's causing you all the hassle, and then you'll be fine, and then you can join a band. That's the message of this game. If you've got a job, put a bomb under your boss and then go and play bass guitar in the park. That's the message of Mosaic. It's a bit too oversimplified, if you ask me. But I did enjoy it. I think it's a very well put together game. You're never going to play it.